Hello everyone, this is Atomic and you are watching Cyberpunk Talk. Today I'm going to talk about death. Yes, death. Death is inevitable, even in Cyberpunk universe. Hell, especially in Cyberpunk universe. But I'm not going to talk about the death mechanics in pen and paper game. I just may do that, but not today. It's the death of one Antonio Luccessi that is of interest for us today. So, who is he and why is his death important? Antonio Luccessi is, or rather was, a co-founder and a tech genius behind the Militech megacorp. As for the importance of his death, besides the broken hearts of some Militech shareholders and fans, it confirms my theory, and I love when my theories are confirmed. In one of my first videos I talked about the possible shifts and changes in the cyberpunk timeline to fit the modern times, technology and social changes. Original timeline is quite outdated, a little broken and in modern times not really that interesting. One of the ways to fix it, without altering too much and with keeping the original spirit intact, is simply shifting the timeline forward into the future. Most people take for granted that Cyberpunk 2077 will be just a sequel to Cyberpunk 2020, but I don't think that is the case. And that brings us back to the late Antonio Luccessi. He was born in Italy in 1935, moved to the US somewhere in the 70s, founded his own arms company, then he worked with Donald Lundy and they joined together to create the best corporation of all, the Militech International, and later, in 2077, he died at the age of 116. Wait, 116? You must have meant 142. No, 116. The press wouldn't lie to us, would they? We are all right here. Luccessi was born in 1935, but in a different timeline. The one which had the US collapse in the 90s, the one which had the Militech and Arasaka fight World War III in 4 years from now, the one that is no more. In the new timeline, the 2077 timeline, Luccessi was born in 1961. In this new timeline, a lot of things will be different from the original pen and paper game. It will be based on our world, not some 1980s fantasy. That's why it is called 2077, not 2020 some.
That's racist.
In this timeline, the US may collapse in the 2020s, Johnny Silverhand may lay waste to the first Arasaka Tower in the 2040s, and the Fourth Corporate War will bring the world at the brink of destruction in the 2050s. Or all of these events, or some of them, will never take place, because it's the new timeline. And Antonio Luccessi is its prophet and messiah. Or maybe I'm just a retard, and this Antonio is just a son or a grandson of the old Antonio. It may be. I'm just a moderately well-read ape that works out too much and imagines too much, and I've been wrong before. And what is your take on that? Will the timeline be changed? How much? Or maybe it will be left as it is in Cyberpunk 2020 with the 1980s technology, culture and politics. In the near future, I'll try to explore some more theories about the possible changes in the lore. And if you're interested in more Cyberpunk 2020 lore, you should definitely check out the Mad Queen show. She makes rad videos on the subject, probably the best out there. The link to her site is in the description of this video. Thanks for watching Cyberpunk Talk, have a great day and take care! Atomic signing off.